Oh wow. I have way too many Nintendo Switch games. It's time. Time for our updated Switch collection video. So enjoy this little clip of me getting all these games out so we can show them off properly. This is gonna be weird because there's like so much red here, and it's just gonna be like zero red. Oh man, I guess I gotta take down my Monado Max 9. Move my Nintendo Power magazine. This is the 10 copies of Starlink Battle for Atlas that I owned, that I bought for a video. And then I gave one copy to Jay Matthew. I used it as basically a shelf to hold my Nintendo Powers. Alright, let's start moving some of these games. Bridge Constructor, Mario 64 out the way. You guys doing alright? Got snacks? This is gonna be probably the longest video I have ever uploaded on this channel because we've doubled in games since last year, so grab some snacks if you haven't already. I'm gonna have to get another thing to put all these games on. Oh my gosh. Okay, one shelf done. On to the next. Look at this. The room is starting to look so empty. You can see all my Switch games right there. Don't be like me, guys. Don't buy many Switch games. So like, I have no more space on my little shelf thing that I brought out here to put games on. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna put Switch games right over here. That way I don't risk breaking a table. Because yeah, I don't wanna break a table. It's late at night. I'm gonna wake the whole house up. It's just not a good idea. All right, another stack done, guys. Another stack done. Wow. This does not feel like a traditional Monado Max video. Did I even say, hey, what's going on, guys? Monado Max here. In case I didn't, hey, what's going on, guys? Monado Max here. It's been 1 hour since the last clip of you guys seeing me take all these games down because I spent a whole hour trying to take this photo for the thumbnail. So whatever thumbnail we got with the photo, you all better be appreciative towards it because it took me an hour. I have 50 photos taken of that, and they all came out blurry, and it was so annoying. But here we are, the Switch collection video. Let's go ahead and get started with some of our games. First off, we got the Celeste Steelbook. There's no game in here, but it was something that I got from Limited Run themselves when I went to their retail store grand opening. Very cool event, very awesome. Yeah, very cool to have that in the collection. Sonic Mania, awesome game. Tetris 99. By the way, a lot of you guys tell me that you like me talking about what games I think is going to end up being rare physically for the Nintendo Switch. This Tetris 99 physical copy, I think will be rare once the Switch cycle ends, because one, Nintendo published it, don't know if you guys can see that, and secondly, it's just such a weird game to have physically considering it's a free game. And yeah, they don't make this anymore, so be on the lookout for this one. Monster Crown. This is a new one that I recently picked up, so I've not played it yet. Wild Hearts. This is also a new one that I've not played yet. Can't wait to play that one. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. This was probably like the most unexpected game to come to the Nintendo Switch. Life is Strange. This has honestly been one of my favorite games that I've recently gotten into last year. I played True Colors, and then I played that. I hope to play the rest of the games soon. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I still feel like this is the best Pokemon game out there for the Nintendo Switch, so yeah. Pokemon Legends Arceus. This is also a really good Switch game for Pokemon, so that's also a good one. I would recommend that one. Doom 2016. I know at one point the physical copy of this, like this specific version, was pretty expensive at some point. I don't know if it still is, but if you see this out there, I would definitely pick it up, because I don't think they're printing physical copies of that anymore. At least that version. They have like the Doom Slayers Club or whatever. Resident Evil Revelations Collection, Aladdin and the Lion King Collection. I remember buying this for $5 at Southeast Game Exchange. I thought that was like one of the best deals I have ever gotten. Catherine Full Body. I bought this for $10. Just because a lot of people think this is going to be a rare Switch game. I have no interest in playing it. That's why I bought it for insanely cheap. I wish it was a sealed copy though, because like I said, I have no interest in playing it, and it has no value to me, and I think it would have value if it was sealed. I know that's going to make a lot of people mad, but I'm a Switch collector. I love collecting the Switch. If I think a game's going to be rare and I can get it for very cheap, I like to get it. That way I can have it, and then maybe trade it to something that I actually really want in my collection. I don't ever plan on selling anything in my collection. Unless I'm just like, something really bad in my life happens that I have to do it. Five Nights at Freddy's Core Collection, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I remember really pushing for this game to come to the Switch, and then once it came to the Switch, I did nothing. I literally only played it for like 3 hours. It just, I don't know what it was. I love the art style. I guess I just couldn't comprehend the whole Dragon Ball stuff because I've never seen the show. I just thought the art style of Fighter Z just looked amazing, so I really wanted it on the Switch for that reason. Overwatch, this is the only physical copy game I think I own that does not have a cartridge. It's one of the very few out there. I think this was the first game to do that, so I haven't played Overwatch since all the Activision stuff. I just don't feel comfortable playing an Activision game till I feel like their thing is fixed. No problem with anyone that plays Activision games. Just me, I don't feel comfortable, so I don't play Activision games right now. Big Brain Academy. This is a published Nintendo game. I hope to one day, by the time the Switch cycle is done, I want to own every published Nintendo game for the Nintendo Switch. I actually almost have all of them right now. I'm like less than 10 games away, but yeah, I want to own that. Shantae and the Seven Sirens, I think? Yeah. Shantae. I have all the Shantae games. We'll see that in a few minutes. Except the Pirate's Curse. Is that the one that's like $500 for some reason? If anybody knows why that Shantae game is worth so much, please let me know in the comments down below. Because I'm very curious knowing the story behind that. Because that is very interesting to me that that game is that expensive. Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't one of the ones that were actually limited, where Limited Run made like 5,000 copies, because now they do open pre-orders for Limited Run. So it's very interesting. Let me know if you guys know. I bought this because I thought this was going to be something for the TieCast Book Club, but it never ended up winning the nomination for the TieCast, so yeah, I kind of bought that for no reason. Batman the Telltale series. This is one that I think could potentially be one of those weird Switch games that has a lot of value to it. And the only reason why I say that is so obviously now you can play Batman the Telltale series, I'm pretty sure, on all consoles. But originally, the only way that you could play this game was on the Switch, because Telltale Games went out of business at one point and took down all their digital games. And this has all the episodes on one cartridge. I don't think there's any physical copies left of this anymore. I don't ever see physical copies left for this game. So I would definitely look into this one. I think it's like a $40 physical copy. So I think there's a chance that this could have some value. The great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I really hope they make another Ace Attorney game soon, because I love Ace Attorney. I think it's such a cool game series. I want to see them do more of Phoenix Wright, bring the rest of the series on the Switch. I don't know. Do something, please. I want to see more Ace Attorney. The Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. This game was really fun. I wish I would have had time to finish it. That was a fun game this year. Or I'm saying this year like it's 2022, but it's 2023, so I gotta start saying last year, because that was last year. Destroy All Humans. I feel like this was not that bad of a Switch port. I thought it was pretty impressive. It was a little moldy, I guess is what I would call it, in some spots, but overall, solid Switch port, and well worth the 20 bucks if you find it for 20 bucks. Star Wars Racer Episode 1. Very cool to have this now that I have the game on N64, and knowing that it's on Switch, it's kind of cool. Star Wars Jedi Outcast. Blue Fire. This is honestly one of the coolest indie games that I've played last year. I hope to one day finish this game, because it was really cool, very fun, very unique. I don't think this is going to be like a rare Switch game, but I think it's like a $20 Switch game. Play this. This is worth your money. Fury. I'm very happy to have this. This is something I bought at the Limited Run store this year. It was one of the high dollar ticket items in the store that I'm surprised didn't sell out, but yeah, I got it. It's really cool, and I think that game's like an $80 game, because it was one of the earlier releases of Limited Run Switch games. Dying Light, an amazing Switch game. Very much enjoy playing that game. I hope to one day finish that one too. Life is Strange True Colors. I have not played the Switch port yet. I really want to play it because I was told this is, if not the best, Nintendo Switch port out there. So I'm definitely very interested in playing that. I'm interested to see how it compares from Life is Strange, the collection that's on the Switch that came out a few months ago. So Wolfenstein 2. By the way, while we're on the Life is Strange topic, I find it very interesting that the collection that came out on Switch, the Switch was the only system to get a physical copy, where all the other main platforms did not get a physical copy. Fun fact, guys, fun fact. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. I've had this one sealed since 2019. It's kind of a running joke between this channel because every Switch collection video, this game is always sealed. So, will next year, will that be open? We'll find out. We'll find out. Super Mario 3D All-Stars, the game that Nintendo said was gonna be erased on March 31st, and then it didn't, and now it is. You can't find it physically anywhere. It's not that much of an expensive game. It's like a $70 game, so it's only like $10 more in value. But yeah, I think that was a cool collection that Nintendo came out with. 60 bucks. I know that price tag is often complained about, but I think it was worth it, to me at least. Mario Strikers Battle League, easily the worst Nintendo Switch game to come out this last year, maybe in general. Mario Golf Super Rush. Wow, another Mario game that I hate. This game sucked. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. This is such a cool cover art. I don't care what people say about this. I know this was like one of those unnecessary games to come to the Switch, but dude, this cover art just looks absolutely wonderful. I wish this would have had online multiplayer, because this would have been awesome. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. If you don't own this yet, buy it. One of the best games of all time. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna. This is my copy that has no cartridge in it, that I got at a McKay's a few years ago, because I tried buying this and the person traded in, what's it called, the definitive edition inside of this case. So they didn't have the cartridge, but they gave me the case for free. So I was like, I guess I got the game somehow, some way. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Are these games still like valuable? I know when Pyra and Mythra came out in Smash Bros, everyone was buying those games. And I don't think Nintendo came out with a restock, so I don't know. Interesting. Street Fighter. I know this was a extremely rare Switch title at one point. I don't know if it still is. It was like a $60 game at one point, and it launched for like 30 bucks. So Live Alive. This was a really fun game. Need to finish it. Very close to finishing it. Lost Spear. This game was exclusive to the Square Enix store. I know at one point it was extremely expensive. I don't know if it still is expensive, but at one point it was expensive. I think since then they've had a restock. Jay and Silent Bob Brawl. This is honestly one of my favorite covers also that I own. I want to watch these movies. That's why when I went to the limited run store, when I saw this, I knew once I saw Clerks and all that stuff, I was going to want this. So I went ahead and bought that in advance because I plan on watching those movies, and then I'll probably want to play the game. Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. This is the one that came out on the Switch day one. And a lot of the day one Switch games that came out physically, a good majority of them are worth some decent money. So I got that for a pretty good price. I think it's sold for about 60 to 70 online though, and that launched for like 30. So the Angry Video Game Nerd so I have never seen this guy on YouTube, gonna be honest. However, my friends told me if I don't buy this at the store, at the limited run store, this is a limited run game, that I was gonna regret this. So I went ahead and bought it. However, I don't know. I've never seen an Angry Video Game Nerd video. I'm sorry guys, I know it's probably gonna have a lot of upset people. Okay, so I bought this, Mighty Gumball Burst. The only reason why I bought this is it has Mighty Number 9 right there. And I thought that character was like, done. Nobody cared about that character. I didn't know the character still existed because when Mighty Number 9 came out, nobody liked it. So I bought this because it's on the Switch. It was at the limited run store. It looked like a cool cover art. Thought it was very interesting. I don't know. Might have been a stupid move on my part. Haven, Mighty Fight Federation. I'm not going to talk much about this because eventually I'm going to do a video on this, I think. The Wonderful 101. This is the Kickstarter version. I was one of the Kickstarters in Wonderful 101, trying to get that on Switch. And I have the cool little slip-on that's exclusive, and yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Very happy to have this because this looks like it focuses a lot on the Yu-Gi-Oh! That I cared about as a kid. Daemon X Machia. This is probably going to be one of those Switch games that might be worth something because it didn't sell well, and there's just some weird history behind that game. WarioWare, get it together. This would have been such an awesome game if it had online multiplayer. I don't know what Nintendo was thinking when it came to doing that, but that was a horrible decision not having online play. Ring Fit Adventure, need to get back to this game. Very fun game. Super Mario Maker, very fun game. Terrible online service. I missed the first Mario Maker game. Way better. Knights of the Old Republic, Mega Man Zero, Super Mario Party, Dragon Quest XI. A lot of people are wanting me to play this because I do my whole top 10 third-party games video. Dragon Quest XI, a lot of people want me to play this. I'm gonna eventually play it. The only reason why I have not played it yet is it's a 100+ hour game, and I just don't have time for that right now. But a lot of people want this in the top 10 video series, and they've asked where it is since apparently this is a really good Switch port. Fire Emblem Warriors, this was a really fun game. Very underrated game in my opinion. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Amori, very fun game in my opinion. I think it has an interesting story, but I don't like the gameplay or the battle system. I'm interested in the story of Amori, and I want to go back to it eventually because I was having fun. I just wasn't having fun with the battle system. I thought it was stupid and that it was super annoying. I didn't like it. Miitopia, this was one of those Switch games that I would have never expected to come out to the Switch. It's still very weird to me this day. Kirby Forgotten Island, or Land. This game was pretty fun. We did a review on it. It was Kirby in 3D. One of the first Kirby games I've played. I'm wearing a Kirby shirt, but I've not played much Kirby games. I did Star Allies, and I think I did the Game Boy Advance one, and I played a little bit of the Super Nintendo one. Game Builder Garage, this was also a very unexpected game when it got announced. This game got announced 2 weeks and then dropped in 2 weeks. The physical copy dropped in 2 weeks too. This might, don't quote me on this. I feel like with the way that this game was announced, there wasn't many physical copies of this made. They really pushed for it to be a eShop game. I think down the road, like when the Switch is over with, this could be one of those games that's like super hard to get for the Switch. It's a very affordable game. It's like 20 bucks. So if you got the spare funds and want to get something that you think might be rare, I would look into this. Bravely Default 2. Bought this because it was published by Nintendo. Wasn't the biggest fan of Bravely Default 2. It just wasn't for me. Splatoon 2, very fun game. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Played a little bit of this. Actually pretty fun. It's just didn't have the time to finish it. And 1-2 Switch. 13 Sentinels. Never played this yet. Got it for 20 bucks, so that's why I bought it, because it's like a $60 game. And I'm going to play it one day. Saturday Morning RPG. Go Vacation. This is definitely going to be one of the most expensive Switch titles because nobody's heard of it, and it's published by Nintendo, and it's like a Wii port. So look out for this if you can find it for cheap. I was very lucky to find it for 30 because I think it's going for 60. But definitely look into that one. Cadence of Hyrule. This is one that I think could potentially be valuable down the road. I don't know. It's weird because it's an indie game published by Nintendo. So, I don't know. But still, it's a beautiful cover art. So, for that alone, you should go buy it. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. Very fun game. This is the Persona 5 Strikers pre-order bonus when you bought it at Best Buy. This is the inside of it. Very cool. I'm not really a steelbook guy. I prefer the regular copies of the game. If I have a choice between the two, I always go for the regular edition. Big Rumble Creed Boxing. Haven't played this. Got it on sale for 20 bucks. Heard a lot of great things about it though. John Wick Hex. Didn't know there was a John Wick game on the Nintendo Switch, and that's kind of why I bought it. Haven't played it yet. I don't even know why I bought this. I bought this from some kid when it came out. He was like, I hate this game, Max. You want it for 21 bucks? And I was like, sure. And then I bought it and I didn't even play it. This is the stupidest decision I've ever made. Fire Emblem, the Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Such a weird title. This is the Persona Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem game. I played a little bit of it. A lot of fun. Just don't have time for those long games right now. Astral Chain. This is definitely going to be one of the more rarer Switch titles. Just because I know that's going to be a rare title. Octopath Traveler, that's also going to be extremely rare. Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin something, Battle for Grid, Super Edition. Got this at GameStop last year I think literally for $5. Nintendo Switch Sports, this game was really fun. I had a lot of fun with this one. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Kirby Star Allies, we were just talking about this one. The Layers of Fear Legacy, this was probably one of the most rare, or not rare, but most expensive Switch games that I own. I know when I opened it a few months ago, I'm pretty sure I saw it for like 150 sold listings. I opened it and played this game on stream. Very fun game, different. Yeah, I'm happy to have this in my collection. Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, love this game to death, definitely pick it up. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, love this game, but wish Nintendo would make a new Mario Kart game because I'm done with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Mario Party Superstars, very fun game. I'm having a girl come over Monday, this is probably what we're playing, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. Mario Tennis Aces, didn't like this game that much, but I think it's because I didn't have anybody to play it. And Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, did not like the Senate remakes. Alright, we're done with 2 stacks. Start going to this other table and hope that it doesn't collapse as I'm picking up other games. No More Heroes 3, this is sealed. I have not had a chance to play it because my editor, Coleman, was basically telling me, Max, you're not playing that until you play Tribe Strax again. And my editor just sent me that, so I'm going to be playing that soon, and then I'm going to be playing No More Heroes 3, and then I've played all the No More Heroes games. BioShock The Collection, I would highly recommend the Switch port. It's just, it takes so much space. As you can see, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. It says micro SD card required, and this is the physical copy, so it takes up too much space, a ridiculous amount of space. Payday 2, this is definitely going to be one that I think will be a rare Switch title because when this first came out, not many copies were printed. I think this was like a shadow drop. I might be wrong. And also because they stopped printing copies like very early with this game because I think Payday 2 on the Switch didn't sell well. And it sucks. It's actually a pretty decent Switch port. I played it graphically. It could have been better, but I had a lot of fun with this. This is probably going to be in our next top 10 video when it comes to third-party games. But this is like a $40 game. I would definitely look into this if you can find it for a good price. No More Heroes 2, very awesome game. Lego Marvel Superheroes, very awesome game. I love the first one so much. Starlink Battle for Atlas, an amazing game that you can find for $5. Go pick it up. Plants vs. Zombies, very fun game. Just didn't have anybody to play it, so I dropped it pretty fast. Katamari, did not play it, wanted to play it, didn't have time. Dark Souls Remastered, I hate Soul games, but that's actually, I think, going up in value if you can find it, so look into that one. Skyrim, definitely awesome to have Skyrim on the go. Definitely pick that up if you can find it. Road 96, I almost played this, but it just didn't work out. One day I'll play it though. I heard a lot of good things about that. Nier Automata, one of the best Switch ports of all time. Buy it. This is such a good game in general. Just buy it. Just buy it. Just buy it. Just buy it. Ultimate Alliance 3, love this game to death. Buy it. Pokemon Snap, buy it. Luigi's Mansion 3, buy it. Celeste, haven't played it, but I know I'm gonna like it whenever I play it. The problem is, I've not opened this because this is one of my most valuable Switch games physically. I think it's sealed for like, it's over $200 now, so I'm like, it's hard for me to open stuff that I know is valuable. I know it's a stupid thing, but it's difficult for me to open this because of that. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. I know there was a lot of controversy with that game. You know, for someone like me who had never played Skyward Sword before, it was worth it, but I know the price was, you know, that was the controversy behind the game. Metroid Dread, this is the Steelbook because I have the collector's edition. I need to get the regular edition at some point because I want it for the collection. Sushi Striker Way of... So this, I don't know if this is going to be a rare game because Nintendo dropped this game in price extremely fast. And this is also a weird game just in general because this game right here really pushed, it was really made for the Nintendo 3DS. But when Nintendo announced this game, everyone was like, why is this not on the Switch? It should be on the Switch. And so Nintendo rushed out a Switch version of this because, again, it was never announced for the Switch. It was announced for the Switch later because it was just announced for the 3DS. It was a random game from Nintendo, and it did not sell well. It was a new IP that just did not do well. It was supposed to be great for the 3DS. The 3DS version or Switch version, I think one of them is going to be valuable, but it's hard to say because Nintendo was trying to get rid of this so fast that I don't know if it's going to be valuable. But at the same time, a lot of those games that Nintendo tries to get out of existence, sometimes, I feel like a majority of the time, the numbers of the game's value is extremely high. So again, this is probably one that would be valuable after the Switch is done. I don't know, is it annoying to talk about what I think is going to be rare? Because I like to add stuff to this than just showing off my video games. Yoshi's Woolly World, I'm so tired, guys, I'm so sorry. Yoshi's Crafted World, hated this game. I think this is one of the worst Nintendo Switch games, in all honesty. Not as bad as the Mario Sports games, though. Garfield Furious Racing, I bought this as a joke. Very glad I have it, though, because it's super funny. LA Noire, very fun game. Love that game, actually. Darksiders, never played it. Bought it because it was one of those GameStops, buy two, get one free, and I needed the game, so I didn't know what to buy. Risk of Rain 2, it was like $7, so I was like, you know what, let's do it. Got this because it looks like it's got Jeff the Killer in the background, so that's a new pickup that I'm going to play soon. Alright, we got 2 stacks done. We got... we got so much left. Oh, this video is gonna be so long. It's gonna be so long. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, this was my game of the year. Buy it, one of the best games I've ever played. Capcom Fighting Collection, this was okay. It was okay. A Hat in Time, this is a new game that I just picked up, so don't know anything about it yet. Panzer Dragon, this is one of those games that I'm glad that I own physically, but I know a lot of people don't like it. Oh wow, I forgot about this. Freedom Planet, I forgot that I owned that. But yeah, I got the physical copy. I forgot that they made a physical copy. That is sad that I don't remember buying that. Well, I know I got it at the limited run store, but yeah. Thumper, this has such a cool cover art, and I think the game is so beautiful, so I wanted to own it physically, so yeah. Serb Steel, bought this because it reminded me of Ghost Runner. I have not had a chance to play it yet, so I don't know if it reminds me of Ghost Runner yet. Outlast 2, I know this is extremely valuable. I might actually be selling this because I recently just got the Outlast collection finally on Switch. Got the collector's edition. Limited run had a blowout sale. Very lucky I was able to buy it, and it's coming to my house in a few weeks. So. ARMS, one of the best Nintendo Switch games of all time. Play it, it's worth it. Don't listen to the haters. Got Celeste here, this is the Best Buy cover. For some reason, Limited Run has it on their website where you can buy the Limited Run Best Buy variants with the Switch case and everything for $3. So I thought that this cover looks better than what they give you with Celeste, the original copy. And then I got Super Meat Boy because, again, I think this is a way better copy, or a way better looking copy of the cover art because, well, I'll show you what Super Meat Boy looks like in just a few minutes. Because that's like the weirdest physical copy game that I own. But there's nothing in here. I got this, $3 each. Very cool. Bendy and the Ink Machine. That was one of those buy two, get one. Needed to find a game because, you know. Minecraft Dungeons. Bought that, and then nobody wanted to play with me, so never played it. Crash Bandicoot. Love the Crash Bandicoot games so much. Hard to be a Crash Bandicoot fan right now because those new games that they just announced look absolutely horrible, and I just don't play Activision right now. Outer Worlds, I have not played this since the updates, but I hear they made this a better Switch port, so I guess I need to give it a try soon. Spyro, very good Switch port. I don't think I've talked about that. I need to talk about those games soon. Scott Pilgrim, I actually have a lot of fun, but my friends hate the game, so I don't play it. Friday the 13th, this is also a really fun game. I think the Switch port, honestly, is not that bad. It's just, I have no friends. So, Super Meat Boy Forever. Yooka-Laylee, very happy to have this. This is one of my favorite limited run games that I own, just because I think the cover art is beautiful. And, you know, Ori and the Blind Forest. Whew. This video is going to be so long that I'm probably going to have to switch out the battery, and that's going to be super annoying if I have to do that, because we have a pretty good camera angle right now. Can you see our collection starting to go back to normal somewhat? We got all of this all over the place. I'm going to have to fix this when I wake up tomorrow morning. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I love this game. Love this. Mega Man 11, haven't played it yet. Gang Beasts, I hear this is an awful Switch port. I've not played it yet. but I'm happy to say that I own it. I'll let people know. This is my sealed Xenoblade Torna that I recently got a few months ago. Some website, I don't even know how, they were doing a restock. I got it for, I think it was $40 that I paid, sealed. So I'm not gonna open it because the digital download code inside's already expired, so yeah. Human Fall Flat, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, very fun game, can't wait for Pikmin 4. I want to play the rest of the Pikmin games someday. Bayonetta 2, Dragon Quest Builders, this is gonna be a rare Switch game, mark my words. This is also gonna be a rare Switch game, I think it already is. The World Ends With You. It's for some reason published by Nintendo. I think I paid like 70 bucks for that. Guys, I'm so tired. This is 40 minutes in. I gotta go get something to drink. So I'm taking a drink break. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Alright, I'm back. Triangle Strategy. Didn't play it. Broken Age. Very fun game. It's different. Probably one of the most different games I played, but I'm very happy that it came to the Switch. I'm happy I got a physical copy. Lego Harry Potter, these games are awesome. Tony Hawk, I bought this, it was a few weeks before the Activision stuff, and then I didn't feel right playing it, so I just let it be. I kept it sealed, it just sits there. I'll eventually play it. Again, I don't feel comfortable playing Activision games. It might be one of those things, and I don't judge anybody that plays Activision games, it's just something I can't do right now. I don't feel right. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, only bought this because Bandai Namco said if that game sold well for the Switch, they'll put Fighter Z on the Switch. So the Ninja Gaiden collection, very cool to have this physically because this didn't come in America. For some reason, I don't know why, but yeah, I bought this at the limited run retail flea market event. Very cool to have this. Borderlands, this was definitely one of those unexpected games that, like, the cover art just looked absolutely amazing. Again, I would recommend this, but it takes up so much space. It requires a micro SD card. I don't know why. It sucks. Witcher 3, absolutely amazing switchboard. Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, Shantae Half Genie Hero, Stranger Things 3 game. By the way, the only way that you can play this game now is the physical copy. For some reason, they removed the game off the eShop. I think they even removed it off. I think you can play it on your phone, but you can't play it on consoles. The only way to play it anymore, like if you don't have it, like if you bought it digitally, you can play it, but can't buy it anymore unless you got the physical copy. Chasm, I think is how you pronounce this. I got that in my limited run blind box video. That was an interesting video. The Dark Devotion. Samurai Jack. I own like 4 copies of this for the Switch. Trying my best to find somebody to either buy or trade with me on that. Hotline Miami collection. I kind of regret buying this because I've seen it go for cheaper now. But yeah, we got that Dragon Capcom game. I'm so tired I don't remember the name of it. I know I've got that last year for the buy 2 get 1 free sale. No More Heroes. I put this in a little clear case for some reason. I just love this cover art so much. There's no value to it. I really should put that clear case into a lot of my other games that are worth way more. Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. This is a new one that just came out. Been playing that. It Takes Two. Haven't played it yet, but will. The Persona 4 fighting game, the arena game. It's the Japanese import, so that's really cool. Skylanders Imaginators. This is probably one of the most expensive Switch games I own, and I only got it for 20 bucks at a GameStop a few days ago, so that is really cool. Enter the Gungeon, Monster Hunter Rise, the Grand Theft Auto Collection. I bought this because Nintendo was supposed to be the one that was publishing it, but then when I got home, I saw Rockstar published it. But yeah, a lot of things were saying that Nintendo was going to publish that. Minecraft Story Mode. This is an expensive Switch game, and it's because this is the only way that you can play the game right now, unless you have a Wii U, have the physical copy, or Netflix. Actually, I don't think Netflix has the additional episodes though, so this has all of it. So yeah, that's a rare Switch game. I think I paid $30 and it's like a $60, $70 game now. Overcooked the Complete Edition and Diablo 3. This was a rare Nintendo Switch game, but now they've done a restock on it, so it's not rare anymore. Pokemon Sword. This game was not that bad. It's just not what I wanted. Pokken Tournament Deluxe. Pokemon Pearl. I didn't like this in arena. remakes. World War Z, this is actually pretty good since it's pretty much Left 4 Dead for the Switch. Dead by Daylight, love this game a lot. Super Monkey Ball, Banana Mania, haven't played it, but yeah, happy to have it. The Doom Collection, very cool to have this. Star Wars Force Unleashed, this is really cool that this has gotten a physical copy and is on the Switch. Sonic Frontiers, I was not a fan of the Switch port. I love the game though, just the Switch port. Travis Strikes Again, shout outs to Coleman. Pac-Man World Repack, Hyrule Warriors. This is a weird one. This one has remained $60. It's an out-of-print Switch game from Nintendo, and it is always being sold for like $60. So I think this could potentially have potential value. I don't know, because it has all the DLC in one cartridge. I think that will be a big thing that will have this worth some money, but we'll see. We'll see. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, Chrono Cross. That's a I don't know where this came from, but this is not from Japan, but this didn't come from America. So Okami HD, this is the Japanese port. Untitled Goose Game, Rayman Legends. Now this one's an interesting one. I don't think it's gonna have value. By the way, super fun game. Love Rayman Legends. Glad it's on the Switch. My Walmart, and the only reason why I know this is because I'm a vendor at a Walmart. This got a reprint. However, the reprinted versions do not come with cartridges. They did this with a lot of the new Ubisoft, or like older Ubisoft games that were on the Switch, like Assassin's Creed. All those are like this, where it's a physical copy, but it does not come with the cartridge. It's just a download code inside. So it sounds like to me they're about to be done printing this game for the Switch. So I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing. Be on the lookout for that. Crash Bandicoot 4, solid Switch port. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. I got that for free. South Park, actually received this from a fan at Too Many Games. He walked up to me, he's like, I want you to have that. So I was like, oh, free Switch game. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, meh game, was not a fan. Persona 5 Strikers, very fun game. Wish I could have time to beat it. Ori and the sequel, the Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I'm so tired. Final Fantasy VII physical copy with Final Fantasy VIII. This is like one of the coolest things that I have in my collection. It has like no value. It's just so cool to have Final Fantasy VII on a cartridge. Ace Attorney, the physical copy, the Japanese one. Japan got the physical copy, but we didn't, and I don't know why when it comes to this, because this would have been cool in America, but that's okay. Castlevania Collection. Do I sound tired? Let me know in the comments down below. YouTuber's Life 2, bought this from Phoenix Resale. A lot of this stuff I think is about to be the stuff that I bought from Phoenix Resale. No, never mind, it's not. I bought a lot of Phoenix Resale Switch collection into my collection, which is kind of cool. Bayonetta, the limited edition physical copy. I'm surprised they did that. Into the Dead 2. I had a $5 GameStop coupon and this was like $12, so I only paid like $7. Got this, heard a lot of good things about this game, have not had a chance to play it. Fitness Boxing 2, gotta find Fitness Boxing 1, because that's one of those published Nintendo games. Bubsy, I'm scared to open this because I paid a lot of money on this one, and it came in this clear case, so I probably won't be opening this one because of how much it's worth. I have a difficult problem where like I want to play a lot of these things that I like bought. Celeste, I want to play Celeste, but physical copy, like if I break the seal, the value, I don't know, it's weird. Because the Celeste is like a $20 game digitally, and then when I look at the physical copy, I bought it, and then it's worth so much, I have a problem opening it and ruining the value. It's weird. Donut County, alright, that's the game. I really want to play this soon. No Man's Sky, very fun and relaxing game. Chicken Police, weirdest game that I own in my collection, probably the weirdest Switch game I've seen. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the first Switch game I've ever bought, just like many other people. Cowabunga Collection, and Lego Brawl. Time for some of the big box games. We're starting to be done, I think. I don't know. I'm so tired. Shantae, I believe this is the big box that I might be wrong. I know one of the two things I'm showing, I know was supposed to be exclusive to the grand opening of the limited run retail store. They had this, Shantae's Risky Revenge, and Scott Pilgrim. There were all these big boxes, and they sold them for like 40 bucks or something. I don't remember, but yeah, it's nothing special inside. It's just a bigger box, I think, and it was I don't know the difference. It feels heavy. I didn't open it because I'll show you why I didn't open it in just a second. Doom 64. This was bought at Southeast Game Exchange, and I believe Video Game Corner is their actual store, the owners of Southeast Game Exchange. I hope to one day go to that store, but yeah, that's not going to be anytime soon. 2 Point Campus. This was a thing I just got for Christmas. I'm actually really excited to play this game because I'm hearing a lot of things about this game, and if it's what I'm thinking it is, I'm gonna love that game. Alright, so we got some of our special games here that I have in clear cases and signed stuff. Thumbleweed Park, bought this from Phoenix Resell. It is the very first limited run Switch game. Have it in the collection, very happy. Signed copy of Super Mario 3D World by Charles Martinet. Can't really tell, he signed that in white and then signed all that stuff in black. I got this for free, like not the game, but he signed it for free because I bought so much signatures from him. He was like, you know what, I'll sign this for you. A signed copy of Shantae for the Switch by the creators of Shantae, the husband and wife. Very cool that it's a husband and wife that came together to create a video game character. It's really cool, but I got that there. I met them at the limited run grand opening retail thing, and then Super Mario Odyssey, signed by Charles Martinet. And then this is the Scott Pilgrim thing that I referenced earlier that was exclusive to the store, but nobody bought this stuff, so they like brought it at their other events. So I didn't even know this got a physical copy till I went to Too Many Games. Bridge Constructor Portal. Yeah, this is wild. I don't even know what this company is, but yeah, I don't know what's inside, but yeah, really cool. Super Bloody Hockey. This was a really fun game. 80s, always an amazing game. Mortal Kombat 11, amazing game. Superman, this is not. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, amazing game. Stardew Valley. Immortals Phoenix Rising. Sorry guys, Stardew Valley is just not my type of game. It's probably something that you guys would like. It's not for me. Sorry. West of the Dead. This was from Phoenix Resell. We got a lot of Phoenix Resell games that I bought coming up. Bladed Fury. Never heard of this game before, and that's why I bought it. And I got it for less than 20 bucks from them. Brawl Out. Mario and Rabbids Spark of Hope. Wish I would have played that game. Did not have the time. Bayonetta 3, wish I would have played that game, didn't have the time because I didn't beat the other Bayonetta games before the game came out. But you guys loved the video that we did for the unboxing, so. Animal Crossing New Horizons, amazing game. Smash Bros, goated game, amazing game. The Wild at Heart, bought this from Phoenix Resell, never heard of it before, and that's why I bought it. Alex Kidd, this is complete with the keychain. Tiny Barbarian, really cool game. Pokemon Violet, trash. Pokemon Scarlet, trash. House of the Dead, really cool game, go buy it. I bought so much from Phoenix Resell that he threw a copy of Lost Spirit for free for me, which was really awesome. Thanks, Phoenix Resell, if you're watching the video. Turrican, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry, guys, that we're gonna be all over the place in these last few games. I think I got this for really cheap. I've never seen this game before, and I bought it. I bought so much from Phoenix Resell, just stuff I've never heard of before. Last day of June, I saw Beat 'em Ups play this game. It looked very interesting to me. So I bought this at Southeast Game Exchange, and I cannot wait to play this game soon because, again, it looks extremely interesting. Kelowna, Unravel 2. This is definitely, like, I feel very confident in saying that this is going to be a rare physical Switch title, because this was a shadow drop of a physical copy. This game's been out for the Switch for years, and then for some reason, a few months ago, EA brought out a physical copy of it. Didn't announce it anywhere, it just showed up in stores. So, pick up this if you have not, because yeah, it's gonna be yours. Sonic Forces, Persona 5 Royal. I'm really happy that that's in Switch. Saga Frontier, this. Splatoon 3, wish I would have had time to play that more. I enjoyed what I played, I just and a half time for it. Layton's Mystery Journey. Whoa, this is probably the longest Switch title I have ever seen. Holy crap, look at that. I don't even know if it's going to show up on camera. This was the last game from level 5, I believe. So pick this up. If you see it, it's gonna be worth something, guaranteed. Namco Museum Repack, or Arcade Pack. Yeah, awesome. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remastered. I'm not even joking, that's the title. Very long title. Very fun game. Wish I had more time because it's another 100+ hour game. I buy too many games, guys. I buy too many games. Temtem, or whatever. A lot of people got mad at me for buying this, but yeah, got it. Wonder Boy, Nexomon, Phoenix Resale told me to buy this, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy this. I highly recommend it. I Am Setsune. This is a physical copy that I've always wanted, and I got it from Phoenix Resale. Very cool to have that in the collection. Assassin's Creed, Blastmaster 02. Alright guys, I think this is going to be our final stack. Shin Megami Tensei 5, Balan Wonderworld, got this for $10, keeping it sealed because I don't like the game. I played the demo, it was super glitchy. Some people think that Balan Wonderworld is going to be valuable. I'm not sure, that's why I bought it. Neo, The World Ends With You, got that for $10. Fatal Frame, got that for Christmas. That was really cool. Trover Saves the Universe. This is like one of the funniest games ever. I know they got the new game from that company that Justin Roiland did, but Trover was very fun. Had a lot of fun with that game. Night Trap, very cool game. Golf Story. I think that's also an extremely expensive name. No. The Escapist, really cool game. This game sucked. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I hated this game. Me and my friend Coleman played it. Jackbox Party 7. Among Us Crewmate Edition. I literally bought this just to make the joke that I made on the Christmas special. If you guys haven't seen it, you're lost, not mine. Quake. Okay, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Super Meat Boy. This is the weirdest cover art they could have picked for this game. This... I don't want people to see this. I don't... Because, like, look at the back of the game and then you see this. This... I feel like people will question me if they look at the Switch collection. See that. Shantae's Risky Revenge, Snipper Clips, Star Wars Republic Commando, Deep Solitude. I really want to play this soon. Heard a lot of great things about this game. Mario the Origami King. I wanted to beat this game so bad, but I played this game so much when it came out because I really wanted to get a review. I like trained myself that I can never touch this game again because I played it so much that I don't want to play it. Fire Emblem Three Hopes. Bought this at too many games. I was so close to being Three Houses, but never did. Fire Emblem Three Houses right here. Then this. Got this at too many games. Never played it. Cobra Kai. Got that in the collection. Doki Doki Literature Club. One of the craziest games that I have ever streamed. Do not spoil in the comments if you guys know what happens. Don't ruin the game for people. Ghost Runner. Clubhouse Games. I completely forgot about that game. That game like sold like way crazy numbers. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. I really don't know if it's really that valuable. I just bought this. I had to buy or pick out a game that was going to be free, and I was very surprised to see that this was $39. I know that came out day one with the Switch, but Sam MX Save the World, Super Bomberman R, really fun game. This did come out on day one on the Switch, but however, I see this game all the time. It's not going to be valuable. Don't worry about that one. Sonic Colors, Ultimate, Yooka-Laylee, The Possible Layer, Oddworld, and then the last game. I am never opening this one. I think this is going to be valuable, and I will tell you why. Jump Force, this game is going to be valuable for the Switch, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because Jump Force came out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, all those, what, 2017? I don't remember when the game came out. It didn't come out to the Switch till like 2 years later. And when this came out on the Switch, this is the DLC one. So it includes all the DLC in one cartridge. This came out years later after the other versions of the game. And like not even 1 year later, they shut down the servers of Jump Force. So they had the Switch version. So they probably didn't print out many copies of the Switch version. And yeah, so I would definitely, if you can find this for cheap, sealed, keep it sealed, because it came out later, and I think with it being a later thing, that will be why it's valuable, because probably not many copies, or I don't know. I have been talking for way too much, guys. This is probably the longest video I've had on this channel. That should be like close, if not more, 300 plus Nintendo Switch games. I have too many Switch games. I will see you guys for this video again next year, 2024, when it is all over again. Oh, that's gonna suck. I don't know why this one was so difficult, because usually these videos are pretty easy to make. I've been talking way too much, guys. Check out the Instagram, check out the Twitter, check out the Discord, check out everything that's in the description below. I will see you guys in the next video.